crap, that's going to be a copyright.
What?
Down, 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 down. There we go. WWE's probably going to copyright this video, but that's going to be all right. Jenny, back away.
Why is that?
Because of actual wrestlers' musics. And so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this old school episode. Glad to have you on. Ah, shit. I done fucked up. Hold on. Now, as you guys can see, All-Star Geo has all the championships, except for the tag team championships. What up, Logan? What up, EBS? And since Star-Lord wanted to face the Wolfpack, that's exactly what he's going to get. Glad to have each and every one of you on here. Logan, glad to have you on. EBS Gaming, glad to have you on. By the way, EBS and Logan, if you haven't tried the new Fuel for Gamers, you really should try W. You're not you unless you're thirsty. You can get 10% off W when you use promo code Chaostic10 in all caps. You know what? You know what? There we go. It's a hardcore match. We should do an elimination chamber. And what better way for Star-Lord to get acquainted with the Wolfpack? And that noise you hear in the background, ladies and gentlemen, is my son. He just woke up. All right, where is he at? There he is. There we go. Okay. And Brian's going to get his shot at Star-Lord as well, or All-Star Geo. Look, I don't even think Finn Balor's going to win SummerSlam. I think Damian Priest is going to screw him over and cash in on him, to be honest with you. I think Ricochet is going to beat Logan Paul. I think Roman Reigns will lose to Jey Uso when Jimmy interferes and costs Roman the title. I think it's a shame that we're not going to get to see Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. All right, I've gotten my card assembled. I don't want to... Actually, hold on. This is an old school show, right? Then we should have ourselves a good old-fashioned backstage brawl between two old school legends. And since WWE is going to deprive you, ladies and gentlemen, of seeing it happen, in a ladder match, we'll have Bruno Sammartino, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Blaze McCoy. Can't get old school than that. And then in our main event, for the first time ever, Kurt Angle versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Alright, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. My ass is fucking tired, but here we go. Kicking things off, we got old school John Breakdown taking on old school Star-Lord. Star-Lord, who won the World's Heavyweight Championship in our last episode. He beat Andrew Von Wagner. And this is the first time that Brandon Lee, John Breakdown, and Star-Lord will be in the same ring together. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. Hopefully you guys can hear me. By the way, click like and sub to EBS Loves Gaming, Logan, Chaosic, Nico Gamer 259, Nico Gaming 259. And I'll be right back. And there you see Brandon Lee. And you know what, EBS? It's a shame that they've given up on Matt Riddle, but he has so much going on in his personal life, they can't really commit to him. And it's a shame that Rob Van Dam signed with All Elite Wrestling at the age of 52 years of age, when we all know that Jack Perry's probably going to injure Rob Van Dam, just like how Seth freaking Rollins injured Sting. And this is a huge match for Brandon Lee. He could become World's Heavyweight Champion here in JBCW, but this will be the first time that he'll have faced old school John Breakdown. And this is John Breakdown circa 2015, ladies and gentlemen. I went back to my roots. I went back to the vault.
And introducing the challenger from Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Snake, John
At 200 pounds, the former cruiserweight champion, multiple-time tag champion, intercontinental champion, United States champion, and former world heavyweight champion John Breakdown, who was retired by Kurt Angle on the episode before this. Well, before the previous episode. This is a one-time only thing unless John Breakdown wins the World Heavyweight Championship. Then his Legends contract will begin. Gone is the green and black, ladies and gentlemen. And John Breakdown, that snarl on his face, ladies and gentlemen. John Breakdown's gone back to his King of Kings gimmick. Shades of Triple H. And so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, EBS and Logan, I have to ask you, who do you think is going to win this matchup? And there you see the World Heavyweight Champion. He's dripping in gold, ladies and gentlemen.
He is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Reaper.
Only a small handful of WWE superstars have held 2 championships simultaneously, and this man now joins their ranks.
Yeah, it's an honor no matter how long you hold both titles, but the reality is most double champions lose at least one title before long. This man is
and Logan's picking me.
rather than the rule.
And this is the first time we'll see All-Star Gio without his bike. He's dripping in metal and gold.
And Corey, I can tell you these superstars are excited to be able to compete tonight on Halloween. Would you stop, Cole? Do you really think these...
And the 2 titles that mean the most to him are the World's Heavyweight Championship and that Hardcore Championship. Now, I'm kind of hoping that Cody Rhodes beats Brock Lesnar, but I don't think that's going to happen. The match that I'm really looking forward to at the SummerSlam event is Ronda Rousey getting her ass beat by Shayna Baszler.
No disqualification rules in effect, which effectively mean there are no rules.
Nice turn of phrase, but you're right.
And Brandon Lee immediately going after John Breakdown.
Long story short, this is going to be more of a fight than a match.
Snap suplex by the World's Heavyweight Champion. And now John Breakdown looking to take down the World's Heavyweight Champion with a neck breaker there. Saito suplex there by Brandon Lee. Glad to have each and every one of you on here, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to my fans in India, the United Kingdom, and the United States. And John Breakdown, Serica 2015, the King of Kings. Feeling it here. Oh, and he eats a side kick. And Star-Lord, or should I say All-Star Gio, immediately goes back to his roots, using that kendo stick.
Let the other 2 superstars battle it out as much as possible.
Hey, Nico! By the way, guys, click like and sub to Nico Gamer 259. Check out her Visage Let's Plays. Nico was heavily featured in yesterday's episode. And Turtleneck Brett unloading on All-Star Gio with that kendo stick. I've been awake since about 3, Nico.
Yesterday.
Huh?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I have not been asleep, but I'll get sleep later on today.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
And I say hello to Butterscotch Nico. Hopefully you will be awake. And All-Star Geo taking care of his yard against two other JBCW legends, Brandon Lee and John Breakdown. They have a storied rivalry in the Cruiserweight division. And Brandon Lee grabs another kendo stick. John takes it away from him. And John playing whack-a-mole with Brandon Lee's back with that kendo stick. And now, the cerebral assassin John Breakdown trying to pin Brandon Lee. And oh my God, Japanese armbar, and Brandon Lee knocks out the referee, saving the World Heavyweight title match for himself. There'll be repercussions for Brandon Lee. Standing Spanish fly there. And now Brandon Lee going to lift Star-Lord, and he's going to steal All-Star Geo's finishing maneuver. Tombstone pile driver by the challenger. And now Brandon Lee from Oakland, California. Him and John Breakdown have gone to war over the Cruiserweight title once before, but they're going over to war now over the World's Heavyweight Championship. Irish whip by Brandon Lee. Standing Spanish fly there by Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee going right after Star-Lord. He's getting him a piece, saying, "I want your title, you bitch."
They're showing us why right now. The pain and punishment, it really builds in these type of matches.
And Saito suplex there, but John Breakdown, they call him the Snake for the reason. He picks and chooses his opportunity.
He's taking this to the floor now.
Nico, I wasn't grumpy because you didn't pop in my stream. I was being sassy. There's a difference between being grumpy and sassy. Or saucy. Oh my God, what a spear by Brandon Lee to John Breakdown on the outside. And dragon backbreaker by Brandon Lee. And oh my good gracious. John Breakdown whipping Brandon Lee like a scalded dog on the 4th of July in heat. All-Star Geo tosses John Breakdown back in the ring. And the world's heavyweight champion, collar elbow tie up now, Irish whip by John Breakdown. Clothesline by John Breakdown to the world's heavyweight champion. Breakdown into the pin. 1. And collar elbow tie up now. Brandon Lee sends John for the ride. Drop kick by Brandon Lee. Springboard clothesline by the world's heavyweight champion, All-Star Geo. And these fans are on their feet. Now Brandon Lee's bleeding. He's wearing that proverbial crimson mask. Brandon Lee said that he was not afraid of All-Star Geo. Well, he should be. And vintage spinebuster there by John Breakdown. It's been so long since John Breakdown's been World Heavyweight Champion. And now John Breakdown going to go for the Breakdown pedigree. But I guarantee you Star-Lord's not going to let that happen. 1, 2. Oh, he broke it up just as the ref's hand was coming down for the 3. Denying John Breakdown victory here. And now All-Star Geo unloading with that righteous right hand of his. And Tombstone pile driver by Big Evil, but he was so out of it he couldn't make the pin, leaving the door open for Brandon Lee. Nico, your boyfriend's about to become World Heavyweight Champion for the very first time. Collar elbow tie up once again. Brandon Lee wins that time. Monkey flip by Brandon Lee, shades of Rob Van Dam. Yes, you did, Nico. Yes, you did, but you still won. And now John Breakdown bringing that steel chair into this matchup. Twist of hate. And, oh, twist of hate to John Breakdown. Star-Lord breaks up the pin. I keep calling All-Star Geo by his channel name. And Bubba Buster, shades of Bubba Ray Dudley. 1, 2. Oh, and Brandon Lee came so close to winning the World's Heavyweight Championship. John Breakdown now. Inverted face buster. And John now with that steel chair. Oh my good God, spear. And these three men, they may never be the same again. All-Star Gio back in this match. Snapmare takedown by the world's heavyweight champion into a big boot. And now it's a David versus Goliath fight here. All-Star Gio at 6'9", John Breakdown at 5'5" here. And John Breakdown, the man without fear, waistlock here into a German suplex. All-Star Gio landed right on his head. And Brandon Lee and All-Star Gio were stalking John there on the outside. And waistlock into a backstabber by Brandon Lee. And the former Cruiserweight champion, he's currently a member of the Wolfpack. He's trying to win his very first World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, and All-Star Gio not going to let that happen. But Brandon Lee says, buddy. Swanton! Oh, he reversed it! Star-Lord reversed the Swanton neckbreaker. And John Breakdown rolling to the outside. Now it's just Brandon Lee and All-Star Gio now. Two hardcore icons. Luthez pressed by the challenger. And Brett wants the World Heavyweight Championship. He wants to be champion. Oh, and he's playing whack-a-mole with that steel chair. And another one. And another one. And there you see the smallest man in this matchup, and he just atomic dropped the world's heavyweight champion. And this is vintage Brandon Lee around the world Hurricane Rana. And now Brandon Lee going to go up for that Swanton neckbreaker. Oh, and a leg drop. And Brandon Lee just took the world's heavyweight championship from Star-Lord, but he didn't pin Star-Lord.
Here is your winner, and new World
It's a shame that Brett's not on right now.
Brandon Lee, the hardcore icon.
And the hardcore icon, Brandon Lee, is our world's heavyweight championship. An instant classic, ladies and gentlemen. And so now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Nico, wake his ass up. Tell him to start a party. Don't tell him, but tell him to watch my live stream from this morning. Don't spoil it for him. And now, for the first time ever, we'll have best friends, bitter rivals, as Brian and All-Star Gio go to war over the Hardcore Championship. You can click like and sub to Shadow Knight X, which is Brian. And will you stop kicking me? Stop kicking me. My dog is kicking me in the bum. She's not Ow! You got claws, you heathen! Ew. Artie, off the bed.
Don't make her get off, just make her like this.
Ow!
Artie.
Is she having a seizure?
No, she's just dreaming.
Artemis.
She's like, I was dreaming about the Muffin Man.
Artemis was dreaming about the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man! She's married to the Muffin Man. And so there you see Brian. And so Logan and EBS Loves Gaming. Sometimes. And so even though All-Star Gio lost the World's Heavyweight Championship, he still has all the gold minus the Tag Team Championships. This is going to be a human demolition derby.
No, Artemis doesn't have seizures. She's twitching in her sleep, so that's why he asked.
Yeah.
The challenger from Alexandria, Virginia, weighing in at 263 pounds, the phenomenal one, Brian. And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, he is the hardcore champion, the Reaper.
And so here we go. All-Star Gio versus Brian for the Hardcore Championship. What a tag team these two would make if they decided to team up. Brian, a former World Heavyweight Champion. Okay, Nico, I don't know why you're on Tinder. You shouldn't be on Tinder. Tinder is evil. Tinder's bad.
Oh, she got Tinder ads.
Yeah. Tinder is not a sponsor. Tinder, if you're posting ads while I'm live streaming, where is my cut of the profits? I'm not monetized yet. That is bullshit. I'd call gimmick infringement.
Really?
And so Star-Lord all over Brian, which, by the way, guys, you can click like and sub to Star-Lord. Star-Lord is who All-Star Gio is, but his YouTube channel is XX Star-Lord XX. And Brian just gored Star-Lord. And if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new World's Heavyweight Champion here in Jbcw. And, oh, good God, Brian just cleaned All-Star Gio's clock with that roundhouse kick. And this is vintage Brian. And the phenomenal Brian making a huge mistake, turning his back on the legend. And Brian went for that Superman punch. And by the way, guys, click like and sub to EBS Loves Gaming. Logan. Nico Gamer 259, Chaostic. And by the way, that ball and elbow there, shades of the late, great MVP, who's no longer an active wrestler. Oh, and Brian almost squashed All-Star Gio with the ball and elbow. Gio, man, if you're watching, you need to get back into the gym with Brian. Brian put your ass to shame, brah. And I was about to say, were we about to witness Gio losing 2 titles back to back? Oh, and Gio all over his former friend. Kimura lock here. Submission maneuver here by Gio. And Brian's going to roll through. Luthez press, modified Luthez press. It was a version of the Meteora Luthez press. Using those knees and hips to take down Gio. And now stomping a mud hole and walking it dry. Collar elbow tie up now. And Bryan unloading on Gio. Short arm DDT by Bryan. And Bryan's trying to win the Hardcore Championship for the 4th time here. And he does so. And so this is not a good night for All-Star Gio. He's losing every single championship he just won. But that just means he gets rematches. And that means he gets to choose the match.
A night and title change we will all remember for a very long time. We really are.
And so now coming up next, with the Wolfpack already regaining the World's Heavyweight Championship thanks to Brandon Lee defeating All-Star Gio, Gio is set to collide with Atticus Black for the very first time. But he'll be accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner, Rice Jr., Nico, I'm surprised you won yesterday. And so here we go on this old school episode. By the way, on Saturday's edition of Jbcw, Brandon Lee will be defending the World's Heavyweight Championship. Against All-Star Gio in a TLC match. And there you see the former World Tag Team Champions, the Wolfpack, Atticus Black, and Rice Jr. They lost the World Tag Team titles to Imperium for the very first time.
Will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael. And judging from the response on social media heading into this match,
hey, Buffalo Lolo is no one to disrespect. And All-Star Gio, a.k.a. Star-Lord, if you're watching, you lost the Hardcore Championship and the World's Heavyweight Championship to kick off the show. Courtesy of the Wolfpack. You need to assemble yourself a squad, man, to take these contenders. And there you see the 2 remaining championship belts that All-Star Gio has. He has the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Heavyweight Championship. Also on Saturday's show, we'll see Nico go up against Cora Jade. Yeah, but Nico, you were able to weather the storm and still retain your World's Heavyweight Championship. And so Atticus Black taking on All-Star Gio for the very first time for the Intercontinental Championship. If Atticus Black wins the Intercontinental Championship, it'll be his 9th IC title reign. The most out of any superstar here in JBCW.
You can feel the tension here tonight. Definitely a big fight feel.
And Nico's like, no, I'll take a rain check. And so Atticus Black showing no fear. Cool as a cucumber here. And for the first time ever, Atticus Black and All-Star Gio. And the disrespect by Atticus Black. Showing no respect to the JBCW legend. And Atticus Black floating like a butterfly and stinging like a beamer all over the former World Heavyweight Champion and reigning Intercontinental Champion. Glad to have each and every one of you on here, ladies and gentlemen.
To behold. Take a picture while you can, everyone.
Collar elbow tie up now in Atticus Black.
Boom, nice.
All over All-Star Geo. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we will see the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, in action on Saturday's show. He'll be going one-on-one with the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Coming in hot.
And Atticus Black not taking his foot off the gas all over the former World Heavyweight Championship. This is a ass beating, ladies and gentlemen. And Atticus Black, the leader of the Wolfpack, trying to instill some respect on his group's name by beating down the former World Heavyweight Champion. But when it comes to brawling, All-Star Geo is in a class of his own. And both Atticus Black and Geo get back inside the ring now. And Geo made the mistake of taunting Atticus Black. And this is vintage Atticus Black here throwing caution to the wind. Oh, but good God, did you see that right hand? Geo said, And swinging neck breaker there by Atticus Black, who I'm surprised is still conscious after that mighty right hand. Running neck breaker there by the challenger. By the champion. And Big Evil's All-Star Geo trying to weather this storm by the martial arts background of Atticus Black. And Geo barely got the shoulder up. Nico, you've held the title for almost 200 days.
And now he's giving you all another chance to simply take it all in.
And what a knee by Atticus Black here. Geo kicks out at 1.
I thought this was over. Oh, man.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ever close to the end of the line pay-per-view at the end of August. It'll be the end of Jbcw as we know it. New ownership will take over Jbcw. It has been a pleasure being the owner and creator of Jbcw for these 8 years. And Geo, a desperate maneuver there, eating a running knee. And now Atticus Black. This is vintage Atticus Black now going in for that modified Texas Boston Crab leaf there. And your body's not supposed to contort that way. Oh, look, Nico said your line. And Geo not going to tap out like that. And Geo rolls out of the ring to try and shake off the cobwebs.
Taking this one back to the ring now.
Just letting. Okay, he is not going to let him make a mockery of things.
Irish whip now by Atticus Black.
Looking for a little bit of high risk here, it seems.
And Geo is down. Shades of Shawn Michaels and the Macho Man Randy Savage. Devastating elbow drop. And somehow, some way, the reigning Intercontinental Champion, All-Star Geo, gets the shoulder up.
Looking for, looks like, yeah, an abdominal struck dropped around the back of their neck. The champ's eyes look glazed over.
No, Nico. Steph does not want a character created. And so far...
I only wanted one made if I was able to wrestle against John.
Yeah.
Here is your winner,
that one.
And so, All-Star Gio is 0 for 2 against the Wolfpack. As Atticus Black
People are going to be talking about this match for a long time coming. Talking about
wins the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, and we had the distinct pleasure of having the best seats in the house, gentlemen.
I don't know if Star-Lord can regain the World's Heavyweight Championship back. He gets his rematch here against Brandon Lee inside the Elimination Chamber. But this does not bode well for All-Star Gio, as all 5 members of the Wolfpack, Cody Cena, Atticus Black, Rice Jr., the Brooklyn Joker, and our reigning defending World Heavyweight Champion Brandon Lee will all be going against each other. This could tear apart the Wolfpack as we know it. This has been such a tight-knit group that has dominated the JBCW roster. I'm surprised they haven't added Nico into this group yet. And who's going to be the first one to enter the Elimination Chamber here? It's the Insane Clown representing LTD Wrestling. The Brooklyn Joker.
The following contest is an elimination.
And the Brooklyn Joker making his return after being sidelined with a separated shoulder. He was a World Tag Team Champion with Atticus Black for a brief moment.
Representing the Wolfpack from the Wasteland, weighing in at 300 pounds.
And this 300-pounder, the Brooklyn Joker, the first one to get inside one of the pods here. So he'll have a distinct advantage.
Make way for the double champ.
And oh my God, All-Star Gio, how lucky he is, the reigning U.S. Heavyweight Champion and JBCW Legends Champion, looking to regain his World's Heavyweight Championship. Now, Brett has a specialty when it comes to Elimination Chambers, but so does All-Star Gio. And there you see the reigning Intercontinental Champion, Atticus Black, the reigning Intercontinental Champion. There will be a mixed tag team match on the final episode.
Hungry competitors in WWE. This elimination chamber is going to be brutal.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one of the most legendary elimination chambers I have ever booked. And these pods are filling up here. The reigning Intercontinental Champion is going to take that third elimination chamber pod. Who's going to take the last one?
I can't tell.
Will it be the World's Heavyweight Champion, or will it be Atticus Black's tag team partner Rice Jr. or Cody Cena? Nico, for some reason you sound like Yoda. Wonder how that's going to go. And a hush has fallen over the JBCW Breakdown Arena. And there you see the reigning, defending, World's Heavyweight Champion in his first title defense and first title reign, Brandon Lee, has finally scraped and clawed his way to the top of the mountain. He will get that final Elimination Chamber pod spot. So that means it's going to be Rice Jr. and Cody Cena kicking things off. And those two men have a historic rivalry. Back before the Wolfpack formed. And big shout out to CRW, Atticus Black, and Blaze McCoy of LTD Wrestling. And the reigning world's heavyweight champion in his first title defense. We'll see how he does here, ladies and gentlemen. That is face paint, Nico. Brett face painted his character. And my son's being a roly-poly-oly. He's small and short and round. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest heel to ever lace up a pair of boots in Jbcw and any other promotion. He is the first Grand Slam champion in the newly reformed Jbcw. Michael Rice Jr.
Representing the Wolfpack from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 233 pounds, Mr. Amazing Rice Jr.
What an intimidating sight this chamber must be for all of these competitors.
And there you see Mr. Amazing Michael Rice Jr. It's been so long since he's held the World's Heavyweight Championship. Deep down in his heart of hearts, he wants that title. I don't know if he'll be willing to go through his teammates to get it, but we're about to find out.
Yeah, it's either excitement or there's actually a good chance I ate too much Halloween candy. I can't tell.
And he'll be going one-on-one with the man from Big Sky, Montana, Cody Cena. And Michael Rice Jr. talking trash to everyone in their pods. Glad to know you're still here, Logan. And Michael Rice just gave the reigning world's heavyweight champion the stank eye there. As if to say, brah, I'm taking your title.
And introducing the challenger.
And so here we go. Cody Cena versus Michael Rice Jr. Here we go. And Michael Rice unloading on Cody Cena. These two men are no strangers to each other. And Nico's like, turtleneck, turtleneck. So we know who Nico's rooting for. And Michael Rice Jr. all over Cody Cena, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're thirsty and you can't seem to quench that thirst, try Dubby. It's the new fuel for gamers, and using promo code Chaosic10 in all caps, you get 10% off your Dubby purchase. And waistlock there as Michael Rice going into a torture rack backbreaker. Shades of Lex Luger in his prime. And now, who's going to be the first one to leave their pod here? Oh, it's going to be Atticus Black. This should be very interesting. The reigning Intercontinental Champion. We'll see if he'll work together with Rice Jr. to eliminate Cody. Oh, nope. Never mind. Atticus Black says it's every man for himself. And drop toe hold into a modified chicken wing. Shades of Bob Backlund. And Atticus Black showing he has some submission skills, ladies and gentlemen. But Cody Cena, former World Heavyweight Champion, just got caught by Rice Jr. And now it's partner versus partner here. And the Wolfpack tearing itself from the inside out here as Atticus Black showing he has no bones about going after anyone. And now here comes the reigning world's heavyweight champion, Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee and oh my good God, Brandon Lee just speared Cody. And Brett and Cody are best friends. Cody just got speared out of his Cody sneakers. And right now, Atticus Black going at the world's heavyweight champion. And Rice Jr. picking his spot now. Spinning heel kick. Rice got all of it, but just barely. X Factor facebuster by the reigning world's heavyweight champion. Yes, they are. They're all supposed to be friends, but it's every man for themselves, ladies and gentlemen. Rice goes to the back door, neck breaker. Cody going to go for the FU to Atticus Black. Nope, he dumps Atticus to the steel floor below. And now either Brooklyn Joker or All-Star Gio is going to be the next one to come out. And this is very rare, ladies and gentlemen. All-Star Gio has a huge advantage over all the members of the Wolfpack. He'll be fresh when he finally comes out. And the Brooklyn Joker all over Rice Jr. And double axe handle there by Cody Cena to the Brooklyn Joker. Meanwhile, Brandon Lee and Atticus Black going move for move, hold for hold. And now here comes Big Evil. And this is All-Star Gio's chance to regain his World's Heavyweight Championship. And Big Evil has decided to go after the Brooklyn Joker. For the first time ever, those two men are going to collide. Meanwhile, Atticus Black, a double stretch driver there to the World's Heavyweight champion, sorry. I can't speak right now. And Brandon Lee is eliminated. Atticus Black just eliminated Brett. So we will have a new World's Heavyweight Champion. Brett's title reign lasted 52 minutes and 27 seconds. A JBCW record, shortest title reign ever. And now Michael Rice Jr. trying to eliminate All-Star Gio with that bear hug. And I can guarantee, ladies and gentlemen, that Michael Rice has a ringing in his head after that double claps to the ear. Meanwhile, Cody Cena all over the Brooklyn Joker. And so Brett has the unceremonious distinction of winning the World's Heavyweight Championship and losing the World's Heavyweight Championship in the same episode. Oh, Brett, I'm sorry, my guy. And now Cody Cena and... Oh, Atticus Black just stole Michael Rice's move! Oh, that is dirty!
An arm wrench. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. And he goes into the ring.
And now... Atticus Black and Rice Jr. know each other oh so well. Nico, I don't know who's going to win this matchup. Oh, but Michael Rice just got busted open. And so Atticus Black tossing the Brooklyn Joker to the outside. And Atticus Black kicking ass and taking names, showing that he's the real leader of the Wolfpack. And oh my God, Atticus Black teaming with All-Star Gio to try and eliminate Cody Cena. Meanwhile, the Brooklyn Joker all over Michael Rice Jr. And the Brooklyn Joker eliminates Michael Rice Jr. And we're down to 4, ladies and gentlemen. No, they don't try to climb this one. An inverted suplex up. Nope. Reversal by the Brooklyn Joker. Meanwhile, Cody Cena trying to eliminate All-Star Gio. Meanwhile, crossface, the submission maneuver there by Atticus Black, trying to make the Brooklyn Joker tap out here. Will the Brooklyn Joker tap out? Nope, he reverses it. And now the Brooklyn Joker just stole Atticus Black's move. And Atticus Black just got eliminated by his own finishing maneuver. We're down to 3. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this match is not for the faint of heart. And All-Star Gio beating Cody like a scalded dog on the 4th of July. And now the Insane Clown from New York. It's a battle of New York between All-Star Gio and the Brooklyn Joker. And now Mandible Claw broken up by Cody. Cody just saved All-Star Gio inadvertently. And now Cody showing honor by coming to Brett's character got eliminated, Nico. He got eliminated by Atticus Black. And now Mandible Claw there by the Brooklyn Joker trying to make Cody tap out or pass out here. And Cody tapped out. Are you kidding me? So now we're down to 2. It's the Battle of New York here. And back body drop there by the Brooklyn Joker. And Big Evil meeting the most insane member of the Wolfpack here. Yes, you can, Nico. Yes, you can. And All-Star Gio kicks out at 1. And snap there by All-Star Gio. Big boot. Now the Brooklyn Joker is bleeding through his clown makeup. He's been busted open. And the end may be near. Oh, but reversal there by the Brooklyn Joker. Brooklyn Joker going to go for an inverted pump handle slam. And the Brooklyn Joker keeps the World Heavyweight Championship inside the Wolfpack. So the Wolfpack playing musical chairs with the World's Heavyweight Championship. And so for only the 3rd time in JBCW history, the Brooklyn Joker has climbed the mountaintop. Glad to have each and every one of you on here, ladies and gentlemen. And now, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the #1 contender match for Nico's title. That'll be defended in 2 weeks. Anyone in the mood for some satisfaction?
Bell rings and we are off in this no disqualification match. The rules are out the window. We're about to see how badly these.
And Becky Lynch all over Trish Stratus here.
This is where all the aggression finally comes out.
And so, Nico, in 2 weeks' time, you'll be facing one of these two ladies. And Becky Lynch beating the holy hell out of Trish Stratus here.
By the looks of it, she's planning to renovate. Well, I'm not sure how many walls she plans to take down here.
And these two women And Becky Lynch stun gun to the WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. And the Irish last kicker. Uh-oh. Walls of Stratisfaction here by Trish Stratus.
Twisted up. This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process. This could be it. Cover.
And Becky Lynch turns it into a pinning combination there.
Corey, what's your best shot at winning in a no disqualification match?
You lean into the stipulation and leave no stone unturned. Use everything at your disposal to get the win. Otherwise, what's the point? And an elbow drop to the arm.
And there you see Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus all over each other. We just hit the 1 hour mark here, ladies and gentlemen.
Just hot shot it to the outside.
With no countouts, there's nothing keeping her inside the ring.
And DDT on the outside. But Nico, it'll not be in a one-on-one matchup. It'll be a tag team matchup with a partner of your choosing. And you'll get to pick Trish Stratus' partner. It'll be for the Jbcw Women's Tag Team titles. So a chance for Nico to become a double champion. And now Becky Lynch trying to hit Trish Stratus with that sledgehammer. Oh my good God, her ribs. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. I gotta go take my morning meds. I'll be right back. Well, Nico, I suggest you ask Brett. And Northern Light suplex there by Trish Stratus to Becky Lynch.
And there's the confidence of the Hall of Famer.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. She's surely revving up, but she better put the rubber on the road already.
Oh, toss across. And an elbow drop to the arm.
And a challenge officially being laid at Trish's feet with that attack.
No denying Becky's desire inside of a fight.
Thunderous slam.
Hammerlock.
Uh-oh. Breaker.
Becky's looking to go airborne.
From the top. There's the go-around. And Becky now getting in position. Becky Lynch hooks around.
There it is. Manhandle slam.
Will that sew this up for Becky? Well measured. Oh, the reversal by Trish Stratus.
The man is taking charge.
Becky's taking what she wants.
Ooh, that foils Lynch.
Trish managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, but Stratus needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
Tagging this outside.
This could be good.
She heads out of the ring.
An interesting strategy.
Got it. Like that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Oh my gosh, what impact. And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
And things are just going from bad to worse.
This is getting more and more alarming with each uninterrupted attack. This is just getting uncomfortable at this point.
Thrown back in under the ropes. Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Becky can't stop this string of offense.
The man's got to figure something out.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
And it looks like she has swift justice in mind, going for the kendo stick like that.
Oh, and that buys some time. Becky.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch.
She's got to be proud of this win.
This sort of win shakes up the women's division.
The living legend.
The following contest is a
And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to end this video here. There will be a part 2.
way to the ring.
I'll see you guys same breakdown time, same breakdown place.